Hello, welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and welcome back to us talking about border crossing, vehicles, and farm silos. Right, hello, and let's go and get into this. We have a couple of things I need to do. First, apologies to 3 Division for me talking shit about them, and one of them is me totally forgetting that there's a vehicle button here to see what any vehicle can carry. Let me see if we have this opportunity to see this. I'm gonna pause this for a moment because we have a couple of important things to do. Open haul, purchased used vehicle. No, how do we purchase new vehicle? New vehicle here. Purchase. Oh, used vehicles. What's with used vehicle? I'll never purchase this. Oh, by the way, vanilla. This is vanilla. Ooh, wear and tear. Ooh, I didn't even know this. I never did this. Maybe I should focus maybe on doing these things as well. Very interesting. How much? The V3S 28%, 5 years old. 2,700. The new one, the V3S, so that would be covered. How? Almost double the price. Maybe I should focus. Let's play with this idea first. Let's play with that, but let's have other things first. So first things first, we have a demolition thing to do because Oolykee was stupid enough. That's a second thing outside of the vehicles that what vehicles can. Okay, let's start over. Hello and welcome. First thing I wanted to do and check out the capacities of our open hull trucks. Under all open hull we need V3S, and I wanted to see how can I know what this vehicle can carry. Unfortunately, okay, I might be wrong here, but I can't see any statistics from here what this vehicle can carry. After we buy it, it's already too late. Then we have this question mark item that shows me what this vehicle can carry. So looks like it can carry some cars, some casks for the radioactive materials, some gondolas for the cableway stations, couple of smaller vehicles. Okay, that's fine. Next thing, what we need to do while we're paused, we need to do the demolition services because I didn't know that this underground storage cannot pump uphill, which I don't know if this is confusing for me or not. I understand how gravity works, you know. Sir Isaac was the one who taught me. No, like how gravity works, I understand, but some buildings, like for example, if you go to vanilla, to modded ones, you have the like let's say Rob's big water storage. Even though it is above ground, it's not higher than some of the buildings, so technically it's not supposed to be creating water pressure on upper floors, so technically this shouldn't create pressure, but it does. So I thought that anything that is classified as a water tower, or at least in this section of the game, that it would be listed, that it would be creating pressure. Unfortunately, seems like I'm wrong. At least I will not test this because it would just be it looks like a radioactive, not radioactive, the nuclear power plant pressure vessel, looks like that. The ones for the VVER reactors, I believe. Anyway, so it doesn't pump water, so we need to do something to fix this. So where my logic comes here, I'm technically supposed to remove this pipe, this storage, and this, and replace it with overhead water tower. What I'm gonna do is delete or destroy only this pipe here and replace it with a pumping station, so it's gonna create pressure in the rest of the system instead of building a water tower. I don't like doing this, since testing multiple times that water towers create enough pressure for our industries, people, all everything, they work perfectly fine. It's better to use water towers than your pumping stations because they don't consume any electricity. You need to get the water up the water tower first, but then you're safe. Anyway, so we need to demolish this, and this is just gonna speed up construction of our demolition office, which is going to be very fast. So we need one called demolition office building. Oh, that's not demolition office. Demolition office is right here. So demolition office needed. What we need is just one bus. So I'm gonna go for how much workers do you need for this demolition? 26. Yeah, I want this done fast, so I'm just gonna go and first you need to select where the workers are gonna come from. That would be the border crossing, and then in here we're gonna need a bus. Bus is going to be, I'm gonna go with Skoda just because I want this done fast, and soon enough we're gonna start using these Skodas. Let's see the buses. What do we have? We have these buses. Let's go with total capacity. I'm just going to remove the grid from the background. This is big capacity, small capacity. Skoda is the smallest one. This is one of the best vehicles in the game because it goes 85 kilometers per hour. When you put asphalt, it's one of the fastest buses. There's some modded one that go over 90, but usually this would be the most reasonable one, and it's gonna last you for a very long time. So we will definitely have a nice home for this Skoda bus. I am perfectly happy with this. Do not auto search because we have a lot of stuff assigned to demolition, which I want to manage differently. Well, first I want them to do this, and then we're gonna deal with anything else. So just high priority demolition over here, and we're gonna need metal scrap, construction waste, and mixed waste. So that's 3 dumper trucks. In my opinion, I want to deal with this as soon as possible as well. So I would like to have the waste trucks, and that's gonna be Škodilok. 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. Perfect. So what we need to do is accommodate them with the waste. Usually I'm gonna put waste where the pollution is generated already. That's where the wastewater goes. That's where the heating is created or coal burned. So yeah, and then putting a waste dumps around here I think is the most logical thing for us. So yeah, I'll do that. Okay, rotate this and rotate it, and there we go. Let's go like this. So I'm gonna just do the sensible thing. What we're gonna have the most, it's mixed waste, whatever. Here, mixed waste. This is gonna be construction waste. This is gonna be metal waste, and then I can unpause this. I think we're done with all the basics. And I need to just, demolition office needs to be assigned, metal scrap is here, construction waste is here, and mixed waste is right there. Hazardous waste, I think you need to demolish something that creates the hazardous waste to get hazardous waste, or I think so, I'm not sure, but yeah, hazardous waste. Or something that is storing hazardous waste, like, you know, if it's not emptied. Anyway, this is what we're doing. Ooh, this needs to be a priority. The most important thing that we're going to be focusing on is finishing this, because we are already at 50% growth on the farms. So even I'm going to let them finish the projects that they have, but I think all of them are going to have to go and be assigned to the silo, because concrete is getting there, and we just need to do this as soon as possible, and this is going to be high priority, and this is going to be where most of our vehicles are going to go these days. There is this thing that needs to be built as well. I will put this as a high priority, and I will assign it to some construction office. We can do this one as well. So, you know, they can ever so often just slide few people there, because having a silo without having any industrial connections connected, that's not really that useful. So, yeah. We have harvesters on the way, they're just arriving, so, yeah. That's it. Cheat mode is on. I always turn on the cheat mode, just so you know, so I can get better statistics. I don't like 57%. I like them to go into more details. One other thing that you need to turn on every time you have a new farm is this minimum fertility. Be careful about this. Put it very, very low, even 0. 10 is fine, just because after you deplete the fields from the nutrients. This is also whether cheat mode helps. If you have cheat mode and press left alt, you have fertilizer. Hold the left alt, you can see how much fertilizer is on the field, on each field. So you cannot do this with vanilla. You need to have a cheat mode on to see this. I don't think it's cheating to see how much fertilizer is on the fields. But once the fertilizers are depleted, the fertility is gonna fall off the field. So you see here fertility. If you don't set this fertility lower than 50%, which is vanilla, you might have tractors actually skipping to work on the fields because there's no fertility on them. So usually right from the get-go, I go and set fertility. I try to remember to set fertility as low as possible. We will need harvest trucks here. I'm gonna put yellow ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 yellow trucks, and that's it. So I'm hoping that this is gonna be done before the harvest. Potentially I should have focused on this even earlier, but it is what it is. So yeah, we'll have to deal with our demons as they escape. So yeah, for now we need to demolish this. I'm kind of waiting for the bus to deliver our brave soldiers who's gonna be demolishing stuff. Here we go. This is the one that's gonna be delivering humans. Yeah, a little bit busy period, busy spell, looks like it. We have some meat deliveries from the border crossing. I really like to have storages set for like distribution storages. Like I would like to have these big trucks importing meat and having them in storages. So and then distribution offices only sending big vehicles with big capacities to get stuff from the border crossing. I already spoke that I really dislike these the options for meat distribution in this game. I don't like the meat storage in the game. In the vanilla ones, we talked about it previously, that their amount of Oh, really? There's no power here? I thought we had power. I got the power. Okay, we don't have power. Meat is rotting away, by the way. So this is what's happening there. That's fine. Like, do we have anybody on this? We do have Bus 2 working on this, and I think this is the last thing. That's fine. Just meat is... a little bit of meat is just rotting away, which I don't really mind. If we had electricity, it would be like in a freezer or a fridge, so it would last much longer. But yeah, this is what's happening now. We already have the first cranes arriving, we have first workers arriving. This is the amount of work days that needs to be done here. The harvest is... oh god, this is not going to be done in time. Hey ho. We couldn't have done it earlier. Maybe if I straight away started on this instead of doing some work around the city, but hey ho. We're gonna have hopefully some. I don't even know. This is 3,600 work days to be finished. We do have cranes which speed everything times 5, so if we have one person working, it would take us less than 800 days to finish, but we have buses 6x6, and we're gonna have a lot of cranes and microbuses. Technically, like, because of the distance from the border crossing, I think one crane would be enough, which actually we do have one crane, which is... I'm happy with this. We are finishing a couple of projects at the same time. We just can't have this go any faster, so... calculations. Let's say that we have constant supply of, let's say, 23. This crane is speed 23, right? Speed 23. If we have constant supply of 21 workers, let's say that 21 workers are working here times 5. That would be times 5.5. That would be 105 and 115, let's say 115 days, 115 work days per day, right? So that would be 10 days, 20, 30 days. This should be done in 30 days if we have constantly 21 people here with one crane. That doesn't matter, more cranes doesn't really matter. It's how many people. You can see that we're dropping here. So the earliest we can expect any harvest, like this silo to expect any, except any grain, would be in 30 days. So you see the 1st of August, and this is the best case scenario, so that's not going to happen because at the moment there's no 0 workers here, so you know, they're ever so slowly coming in, but this is the cross that we have to bear with this way of doing things. So yeah, you know, when we are dependent on the people from the border. Again, I am rushing this due to the harvest being here. This harvest is not gonna go to waste. If this harvest is harvested and left on the fields, it's just gonna contribute to the fertility of the field for next season, but that means that factories won't be able to, you know, get the raw resources of grain. And I see here more problems that I didn't do. That they didn't connect. Perfectly fine, whatever. Grain connection here, so yeah. I'm gonna let them assign this if it's possible. Yeah, if they can do it on their own, that would be grand. Again, fine, happy, no issues. We are done with this stage of factory connection. They need to, well, they already have vehicles. Oh no, dumper just delivered everything. Okay, so we just need to lay the asphalt here. I think I assigned the groundwork. Yeah, bus office, bus 3, I assigned it. They should be very, very busy. We shouldn't see any buses around here. I can see that some of them, yeah, they still have, oh, factory connection. I don't know which one is more important, but let them work on this. I can speed this up a little bit by having these. Let me see. Oh, I forgot one more thing that let's assign this footpath office as well here, because they're going to be delivering workers only. So this is going to speed things up a little bit. 16 workers working, 3,000 days still to go. A couple of things I forgot around here. Let's go and talk about waste. Let's get wasted a little bit. So let's talk about the waste and waste collection. So we have these. I really like. I'm just gonna make it clear. I did this several times already. I'm gonna do it again. I really don't like these small containers. I think they're inefficient. I think even mechanics behind the path finding of these containers. I spoke about this previously. These containers, in my opinion, the vehicle, when a vehicle gets a notification that one of the containers is full, this is what counts as 100% full container. Vehicle goes from waste collection point, which I still didn't set up. Good point, we need to set this up as well. So a vehicle gets notification that it needs to go and pause. F3. Yeah, okay, we're done here. I'm gonna slow this down, but I'm gonna, because we're built. Actually, no, we don't have to slow down. We need to finish the silo. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna just build a pumping station, 3-way pumping station. I'm gonna tee this sucker. This is perfectly fine for me. And we're gonna always go for big pipes. I don't even see the let's remove the middle one is fine. There we go. So just build this and it's all connected. So we just replaced this demolition office now. You can go and auto search, and they're gonna be demolishing this. Did I put too many workers? Yeah, this looks like it's kind of overkill. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Like all of these houses, they require very little workers. Smaller. I don't know. I mean, like this is not important. I'm just gonna remove this. I think it's a waste of labor, especially because we have to pay finances for that. We don't have our own labor. When we have our own labor, yes, we need to feed them, but still, it's our own labor. Anyway. 12th of August, we cut down on like few hundred workday hours. Again, I just assigned more footpath office to this, so we should have a little bit more humans delivered to this. Again, also with one crane, it's perfectly fine for them to work with one crane unless you have more than 23 people. This crane can handle or multiplies human work, human labor by 5.5 up to 23. 23 workers. So if we start getting more than 23 workers, which I highly doubt, their labor is maximally multiplied already. So yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted to say. We still have 157 tons of concrete. Each one of these can carry 10 tons, so 16 more vehicles, and we have what, 4 or 8? I forgot how many dumper trucks we have, but it doesn't matter. Like they're delivering concrete. It seems like we're gonna make it. This is how much concrete is on site that workers have, workers can work with, and this is how much concrete is still needed, and it's ever so slowly dripping in as the workers are. So yeah, I could have focused on the humans first, and then delivery of workers of this from the city would be much faster, but then we would still have to wait for the next harvest for the industries to work, which maybe it's not the worst plan ever. Just wait a little bit longer until you start producing stuff. Also, you can import crops, but it's just so bulky that we would have to have a lot of trucks delivering it constantly. I think it was like what, 20 a day, 20 tons a day. That means 2 vehicles, 2 covered hull Skodas every day, and they take like 2-3 days to come from the border crossing. So like 6 vehicles constantly, plus the pressure on the border, and that's if the border is free constant. So yeah, complications. Yeah, anyway, so this are we still wasting meat here? It looks like we are. I'm not happy about that though. They still have buses here. Well, I can, you know what, this is literally 1 bus of people delivered there, so let them just deliver 1 bus of people and finish that construction. Well, a footpad bus, but it's 2 others. But still, we're wasting meat here, because if freezers don't work, this meat just starts, constantly goes down, even though there's no shoppers. Oh, big thing, a couple of big things. First of all, let's try to lower the amount of workers working in the city. 10 of them is definitely here. These college-educated locations, they are the important ones. You need to have, you need to be aware of how many workers, college-educated workers, you're gonna need, and most of them are gonna be needed in the school and university, because this is how you create more college-educated people. Now we do have population already in our cities, and through here we can see how many, 447, even though it says here that it's kind of falling down, whatever that means. Line goes down, shiny rock goes up. Yeah. In any case, focus on the silos, and looks like this is definitely doesn't look like we're gonna be done in time for the harvest. And here, do we have anything? No, buses are also not coming here. It's also high priority. I'm surprised. Right, because it's 38%. So why are they sending workers there and not here? That's surprising. I don't know. I'm trying to understand how the logic works behind where they decide. If you have 2 construction sites, both of them on high priority in the same construction office, where do they send workers? How do they decide between those 2 things? I don't know. Anyway, a couple of other things, like for example, the here, like 2 people in a pub, it's more than enough. As long as you have 1, that's enough. This needs to be finished. There is a couple of, I think that's about it. I mean, we will have like something that I would like to finish, like cinema. Whoa. Oh, that's a courthouse. I was like cinema, like a house of culture. Like I did build both cinema and this. No, I didn't. Okay, so a couple of other things that I definitely missed here. It's the waste for the industries. So wasted industries. So I will build. I will put mud footpaths here just because I think it's more appropriate. Here, I can do it. We can do it like this. So put mud footpaths. Let's do it like this. There we go. And then we need a last one. That would be next to this industry. This industry here requires it as well. The history demands it. There we go. That's it. I think we're fine here. Coffee! Brown go-go juice. How are we doing? We're down like 1/3 approximately of this stage. All the concrete is delivered. That all looks good. Harvest 10% left. So I'm totally not seeing this being done in time. We have 3 cranes here now. Are we having vehicles stopping here? No. So I don't know. I don't know how they decide where they're gonna deliver workers to. Like these 3 cranes now being here, it's absolutely useless. I still want all 3 construction offices bringing vehicles here, absolutely. It's just that we'll never, according to a couple of minutes that I was looking at this construction, we will never have more than 20, 25, 23 workers just a moment ago. I think technically 24 workers because these 3 buses, they arrive at the same time, but sure, we're ready for anything. So this is our main focus, finishing this construction. Oh, that's progressing. Number goes down. Still a couple of tons of concrete left. and that's about it. Okay, so let's talk about the city and what's next for the city development. We already planned for this underground thing. Why is it not showing G? Ah, right. Okay. Ah, right. When it's G, it doesn't show. It shows pipes, but but it doesn't show this. Very interesting. So if it's not connected, if I press G, this disappears like a ghost. It's a ghost car. So, you know, if it's selected and you press G, then it has like outcropping and stuff. Very interesting. Oh, I don't know why they decided to not to see this as yellow. Is it because it's underground? G, F3. No, even above ground, it's this. It's just the small things, guys. It's just annoying. Like, okay, it could be Oolykee not understanding how this works. I might be wrong here. I'm most often not right. So, just, you know, take everything I say with a pinch of salt. I like to blame. Ooh, I like to blame others for my problems. That's how I operate. So if I go for this one and assign you to, was it this one? Yeah, I think so. 42. No. Go back. This is all. I think it's a waste of, still a waste of resources to demolish this on our own. Yeah, not happy about this. Right, so city population. I'm thinking of finishing one more building, this one better quality building, and then get these all of these people in here. Electricity. I don't know if they're gonna assign anybody to come here. Again, I don't know how they choose what's gonna be priority to construct. Is it maybe work days? It could be work days. Yeah, I thought it was this bar that determines where they're gonna deliver people, but could be work days. We're approximately, this looks like halfway from when we started on the 1st of, so yes, like 60 days to finish this. How is this looking? Haha. What am I talking about is the grain storage seems to be 50% in 1 month, approximately. In 1 month we finished 50% of the last stage of construction. Last stage of construction being this, like, whatever, 650 tons of concrete and steel that was on site that needs to be finished for the whole silo, the whole system to be finished. Looks like if you want to focus on this silo, if you want to go with this tactic like I just did, you need to connect the... Oh, do we have electricity here? Yeah, we planned it. Yeah, we planned it, but I didn't build it yet. So the whole system, after you're done with the farm, when they start harvesting, you need to focus all your efforts towards finishing the silo if you want it to be done in time for the harvest. So no focusing on the city and everything else. You know, focus on the silo. This is one of the probably very good plans for the future for me to build these, to make these time lapses of, you know, vehicles driving to site, building the silos that's gonna store all our crops, you know, progress of the Republic and stuff. You know, I think time lapse could be quite nice here. I'm not gonna make it this time, but just saying. I can, because I'm definitely gonna need the vehicles here. I can start bringing some fire department vehicles. Did I get 2 vehicles here? I did. I don't think I should have. Garbage container or filled. Yeah. Garbage container is being constructed. Don't worry about it. Fear not. Did we copy paste the settings of these containers to other containers? Yeah, let's do that. I don't know if I did. I'm still gonna double this. I don't know which one I did, which I didn't, so just to be on a safe side. I think I played few weeks or few days before, after the last session, after the last episode that I recorded, so yeah, just so you know, I might have done something. Oh, I got it here as well. We're missing the containers. I totally forgot about this as well. Rotated F1. I think... we have a bus. Oh, did I just... Again, mud footpaths are fine. Did I put a bus to deliver people here? Customs house heating plant. Okay, no I didn't. This is again one of the things. I don't know when the humans are gonna be here, but I don't mind them wasting fuel here. So let's go with a bus delivering workers to the... no, that's not it. Wait, what? Yeah, this is the one, I think. Ah, right. We need a bus that's gonna go from here to heating plant without picking up any college-educated people. Well, just because they would take them to the heating plant as well. So I don't want college-educated people transported by buses almost anywhere, because usually I... Oh, can I forbid them to go to the bus station then? Labor pickup point. That's a very... Why don't I have... Oh god. I really hope that I didn't make a mistake with this building, because it doesn't act like a normal bus stop. Like bus stops have yeah, choosing of what we can allow them to... Oh god. I just hope that, like, this building looks very weird. I never used this building. Current number of workers, like what? I mean, I understand, but okay. Oh, okay, so this is only for workers, not for kids and stuff. Okay, that's actually very, very good, because usually buses, well, usually, like 99%, only 1% for tourism. In my series, this is very, very rare. For tourists to be delivered even here. Usually I deliver them directly to the hotels. We can do to central bus station. I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's not. I'm not sure. But yeah, in any case. How are we doing here? The harvest has started. Ta-da! Welcome. We have already full warehouse. Ta-da! Welcome. We are down to last 1,000 work days to finish this, which is gonna take definitely another... at least 10 days, I would say 15 closer to, so I expect that. We're half an hour, 32 minutes into this episode, and this is how long it takes, guys, to finish one building on the fastest speed. You're done. Harvesters, trucks are easy. We can just assign more trucks if we need to. I am not sure about the capacity. This is actually a quite good thing we can compare now. So this has 144 tons of storage. Now we'll see how much the small fields are gonna be raking in. We're gonna finish the 144 tons plus whatever is left on the fields. We're gonna see how much we get from the field. Fertility is 130%. I think it's 250 maximum fertility. I might be wrong. Maybe it's 300%. I'm not sure. But or 250% or 200%. I forgot which one is it. Yeah, so this is not the full harvest we're gonna get, the maximum. But for that you need like both liquid and solid fertilizers, which is down the road, a bit down the road. Okay, so this is being done. Silos are down to 750 work days. They're working pretty fine. People coming. More people coming. Very, very happy. I mean, like, it's still, like, I understood that, you know, even in 2 months, like, technically, if this was in the city center, these silos, and that people can walk to work, and I can constantly have supply of people here, it potentially would be done within month and a half, but this, now it's like almost 2 months. It's for, like, 5th of August, I think, when we started, or something like that. It's just under 2 months now, and it's kind of almost done. So, like, 2 months with vehicles delivering workers. Yes, unfortunately they're from the border crossing, but hey ho. At least now we have oh, they're almost done with the fields. I need to see when they're done harvesting the fields how much we're gonna get from this small field. This is already impressive. Like, let's divide this 144 tons with 6. I'm pretty sure that these fields are not the same as these fields, because I think each one of them delivered one load from two loads from each field. approximately, but probably some fields got a little bit more delivered, so we can divide everything by 6. When we calculate whatever is left on each one of these fields, plus this, and then divide by 6, we would get how much we got per field, but even that is not correct, because you can see that some fields are 131% fertility, so that would skew the numbers a little bit. Will we actually make it? This is growing very fast. What's going on? There we go. Yeah, so this one is done. So if I divide this by, let's say, 6, that would be 10 plus 24 by 6, 10, 6, 16. Really? 16 times 6? No. This would be, it's 26. 26, yeah. I think it's 26. So 26 tons plus this, that's 112 tons. This is a bit more. This is already 126 tons. This is potentially going to be even more. Yeah, so if I divide all of them with, like here, 86 tons, 86, 27. I think these fields got probably 2 loads unloaded. These fields got 1 load unloaded. Look at the numbers, they're exactly the same. And this one is, yeah. So approximately 120 tons, these small fields, times 3. 360 tons. I thought that big field is 103 tons. I mean, I don't think we're gonna see this. I can stop production of this, construction of this, and then see how much we're gonna get. But I thought it was 305 tons or something like that. But it could be way more. Could be that I'm off with this. So here we go. This is 107 tons. So you can just take an average of 100 tons left if we divide this by 3, and I think it's the similar numbers here. This one actually got even more. So let's say that it is like 100 tons each field plus 126 on each field. So 3 times this is we said that it's very close to this hectareage. So I think we are spot on how much we would get. 3 times this would be here. Let's say 305 tons is something that I always went by numbers, but according to this it would be a little bit more like 350 tons instead of 305, but I'm pretty happy with this. I really hope that they're gonna focus on this after they're done, because this is already too many vehicles coming here. I hope that you're not going to a silo, because looks like the grain storage, looks like this is going to be done before he even arrives. Sure, you do you. We still need this, by the way. This is very important. I will focus on my buses now, because I bet some of them, yeah, have nothing to do. So I'm gonna take these buses, because this is absolutely going to be needed. Heating, F3. And give them something as a secondary thing to do. I think this is a small enough project for them to do in the meantime. Okay, we're done with the silo. I'm really hoping that they're gonna see vehicles coming in here, and I have 3 microbuses coming in here. There we go. Ta-da! Building without power supply. I am pretty sure that we don't need power supply to store grain in there, but we do need this factory connection to be built. So I guess, ta-da! And we have I can play with this if I want to, but I don't need to, so, you know, just directions in which, so they don't have any returns, but this is not important that much here. It's for something else, like if you want to use storages to deliver chemicals, which it's very interesting that I'm not doing it in this case. I can use this storage to deliver chemicals back to the fabric factory. I will discuss this later on, maybe. Just, I don't know what's the internal storage of chemicals, which is, right, I wanted to say. That's a good point, I'm gonna need that. Okay, so for the city, the things that I missed for now from top of my head would be the technical services. Technical services for the sewage. and I think waste as well. So sewage goes in here, and then we can say metal, scrap, construction, waste, and mixed waste. Do we have anything here? We do. Very small, but construction waste is the most, yeah. What's the news? What's the story? We need here waste collection, so let's go with the sewage cistern first. I think this is gonna be definitely needed. Oh, I was saying that we're gonna be buying secondhand. Nah. Yeah, maybe. Let's see secondhand trucks. Pause. Okay, we had sewage truck. Let's see if I can show waste. No, we don't have. We have a sewage cistern. That's a water sewage. Oh, we had it. Oh no, Oolykee didn't save money. Bad Oolykee. I could have saved money with this. That's fine. There's no waste collection trucks, so I'm gonna go and give this guy water waste truck. We need this one. How much? How I want it to look? I want gray cabin and orange. No, we only have white. All orange. Okay, let's go like this. Ooh. No. Mon ami, I want this one. Much cheaper. Like this. Because it uses the small ones anyway, so yeah, let's go with this one. One, I'm gonna be pushing this a little bit by the way. There we go. This is waste collection. Waste collection. This needs to be done. Workers working. 6 days left. Will they? Oh no, it's 21 days left. Okay, so they're gonna need more workers here. I'm just wondering if they're bringing them now. I don't think so. I think they're all going back. No, they are. So, okay, it's... Oh my god, two working days left. That's fine. I think we're gonna need these, more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because it's October, we only have November to finish pickup of these stuff to put in a silo, and yeah, technically silo is still not done until we actually get this connected. Yeah, that's it. 41.5 minutes into this episode. This is how much we actually progressed. Very interesting. Okay, so we're done with this. I definitely need to focus on our construction. I will go and tell these to finish the residential building. Power, we got the power. Finally, we can stop wasting meat. Okay, so who has capacity? Let me go through here. We have 1, 2, and 3. All of them have a little bit capacity. This is bus 1, is free, doesn't have capacity, so let's go with bus 2, B2, assign this as a secondary project. This one, that will be bus 1, bus 3 as a secondary project. I think I'm gonna give more of them secondary project. Like, let's go with bus 1. Well, let's go with bus 3. Non-priority project. Here, this connection is gonna be bus 1 as a secondary project. And this one here is not even being constructed. Okay, that's unfortunate. So let's try it this way. Let's assign it. We need water before we get any humans delivered here, so this water system needs to work. So we do have quite a bit to go. We are running this fast time speed. It's still October 1961. Absolutely glorious period, huh? Do I have enough footpaths? Do I need to construct any footpaths? Nothing needs to be assigned. I wonder, what's your coverage? Like, I can, just because there are other people are... Oh my god, I still didn't finish this. I'm thinking about these footpaths. Maybe I should be assigning footpaths now to some projects. For example, here, this looks like it's done. So I can assign footpaths to this. Yeah, let's do a footpath. We only have one footpath office with a couple of vehicles. Look how fast they are with the small trucks. I definitely think that 2 buses and 2 dumper trucks for only gravel, even asphalt, it's perfect. It's where you come to the streetlights on the footpaths. They need steel, open hull, covered hull for the steel and the electronics to be delivered. This is working like a charm. Wow, this is going fast. Will we be able to deliver workers, humans here? It's 8 degrees Celsius. This is the problematic part about this. It's 8 degrees Celsius outside, which is, that means we're gonna need heating. They're gonna be cold. Oh, we need drinking water and power supply here. So we are a little bit less optimistic about how fast all of this is gonna go now. Water is not that important, but electricity, yes, there's no pumping. Water is only for drinking, not for production of heat, by the way. There's no water for heat production. This is how the game works. Let's go and assign a couple of secondary projects here so you can deliver electricity here. Fine. Water, it's a little bit more complex to deliver water here, but let's see, you and you can have some secondary projects. B2, let me see, who of you doesn't have B2? This is going to get done very fast. Okay, let's go here, B2. But I'm gonna put this as a secondary project on B2 because I want them to finish the first one first. Heating problem. Son of a... What? Was somebody here? Why is there a heating problem? There's no heating problem. There's no spoon. Don't talk about heating problems because you know nothing about anything. If there are no humans, there's no heating problem. I think that's how it's supposed to work. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe because all of these buildings were built in warm times. This is maybe I'm wrong. That heating is gonna get heating notifications even though there's no heating. There is no spoon. I mean, this is not a big deal. Like for example, I can go and tell them to deliver instead of going to the to here. I can tell them to go to the border crossing. And pick up hole, remove stop, there we go. So they will be delivering humans from the border crossing. So, you know, and then I can, you know, when I move humans in here, people, Soviets, they will be having warm homes. I don't know how it's gonna work. It's better than fire department, definitely, because constantly I see here there's no people here. Oh, I forgot to lower the amount of workers here, definitely lower. I think I have too many vehicles here. Did I purchase vehicle here? I did. That was a stupid thing. I should have just moved one vehicle from over here. That's fine. Whatever. We're gonna have a very, very good fire department. Money-wise, we are 259,000. Now, bear in mind that most of the money is already spent. We just need to finish construction, which is just a human labor. So most of the money has been spent on everything. Oh, yay, grain. You see, you don't need electricity for grain storage. But yeah, they have a lot of grain to pick up, and it's gonna be it's never gonna be wasted if the harvesters do their jobs. Which, what the hell is this? Why is there nothing here? I didn't notice this before, that there's 4 fields not being sown. Israel? Well, yeah. I mean, like, I wouldn't be surprised if we missed some fields because of the late sowing season. So sure, that's fine. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make it next time, so I'm fine with that. So yeah, I guess. Okay, we had a waste problem, which is not a problem anymore. Yay! That means that... Oh god. Oh god, there's fertilizer on here and 0 waste. How does that freaking work? I understand that mixed waste can disappear, but that was mixed with everything. Oh, I forgot we need another dump site, which is gonna be very, very important. The worst one. That's hazardous waste dump, by the way. Just FYI. Let me see if I can get these roads disconnected. And can I connect it like this? No, doesn't like it. I can do it like this. And then... Yay! I guess. And this is gonna be hazardous waste dump. I think we're gonna start getting this from the get-go. Hazardous waste dump is gonna be here. There we go. And I think you guys as well kind of have a hazardous waste dump. Yeah, explosives. No boom boom. No, not this time. Okay, for almost 50 minutes into this episode, and humans, I don't know. It looks like they're just steps away. Maybe this gives me opportunity to cheat. Cheat meaning go and double check the... Oh, I forgot this. Double check if everything is working, you know, save the game and then populate it, and then if everybody dies, it's gonna be, oh, yeah, I'm so smart. Oolykee actually was fully aware that everything is not connected and doesn't work and stuff. Yeah, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. We still didn't get even a single delivery of humans here. Maybe this is too far from the border crossing. I'll monitor this for the vehicles delivering workers to this place. Yeah. Anyway, this is where we are at the moment. Oh, electric substation. Bus 1. You have big water pump, water switch. Let's go. This is a priority. Serious? Oh, it doesn't even have. Oh god. And this one, bricks underground. Ah, there we go. Let's go this and bus 1. Bus 1, please. And bus 2 remove, please. There we go. So these guys now have the underground water reservoir as priority. This is a bigger project, so we do have some capacity. Let's give them all something to do underground. Let's see, this one, you have bus 1, that's fine. You have no buses assigned to you. Let's go with bus 3. I know that bus 3 had some free space, free capacity. Leave it as a secondary project. Here we have no bus, I think was, you know what, let's go just go with bus 1. Okay, here we have no, let's go with bus 2. And then here we have no, well, let's go with, I don't know, bus 2 again. I think bus 1 was busy. I don't know, but I think this is good thing to think about at the moment. So this is the water system. Again, we can... after the water system is done, we can get illegal workers, immigrants from the border, build a wall. So, oh, perfect. I just noticed this. I totally missed this. You need to get some chemicals. Physical. I wanna get chemicals. Okay, I'm gonna stop singing now. Yeah, so, Nope, I don't need any of this at the moment. It's just not needed. I will focus on this as soon as possible, but heating problem, seriously. Okay, yeah, heating, let's see. No humans working here for now, okay? Let me see if I can find the vehicle who is delivering humans to work here. This is full of coal. This might... I need to... Well, first winter we're gonna have to monitor. I mean, like, we have less consumers of heat, so... Might not be a big deal. This would be humans here. Oh god, it's not even on set online. Okay, sure. This is why there's no heating. It's perfectly fine. I don't mind this. It's just that we don't need it yet. We need to finish all the water infrastructure first. So them just starting now, it's fine as well. I would like to finish this building here. That would be like, we already mentioned this would be like 350 people living in the city. But yeah, looks more and more realistic that we're not going to be doing anything in this episode, well, human-wise. That's going to be the next one. I will test it off screen just to make sure that we connected everything, that everything works. Like heating plant, it doesn't seem like it shouldn't work. It looks like it should work. A lot of this stuff, okay, this is newer project and it's 0 workers on site, but some of these guys really I need to put them to 0 workers, because when I create when I populate the city, they're just gonna rush to these to finish these constructions, and this is very bad because they need to work in shops, they need to work in hospitals. This is very, very important, or way more important than... Oh, how is this not done? I don't know, bus 3, I guess. I'm just winging it from here on. All of this infrastructure is done. The only thing that we need: pumping station, storage, pipe, pumping station, and here is the substation. This is what we need here. Oh, here we go, more, and snow hitting us. Yeah, this is if we will populate this city now as soon as possible. This is going to be very, very difficult to maintain. We need to have supplies coming in. We need to have workers working everywhere. Even this can have less workers working for water purification, because we're going to be consuming less than 300 cubic meters of water, just FYI. In any case, yeah, in any case, it's going to be pushing for the bus construction. Oh my God, why are you not doing anything? Let's go for, where was it? This one and this one. There we go. Couple of, you get a phone, you get a phone. Everybody gets a phone. Yeah, it looks like these guys are for some reason not assigned to construction. That is fine. Did we... Yeah, we're definitely lost some crops with the first snow. That's 26th of November. We have... That's horrible. This is horrible. I don't know how much we lost here. Let me see, fertilizer levels. We definitely lost a lot of crops here. Oh my God, this is not even harvested. Yeah, I mean, like, no planting in time in the matter. No... planting, seeding in time in the matter. No harvesting in time in the matter. So yeah, that's the name of the game. But next season, at least, we are ready for that. Stop production, heating plant. That's perfectly not fine. Why did you stop production? Okay, I thought you liked us. I want to see at least one more coming here and seeing how the heating works here, because currently is minus 10, 13. Minus 13 degrees Celsius. We're feeling this is like a Frostpunk, and I'm not kidding you guys. If you never played this game, or if you're newish, Frostpunk has nothing to this game. The 3 Division has such a hatred towards your population that they're gonna be throwing curveballs all the time. That's me constantly just complaining and moaning and stuff, so, you know, fear not. Oolykee is like that. This is me in my normal mode. Okay, border crossings being cleared. This is fine. Waste, we have waste pickups here. Wastewater dumping. Oh, good point. Yeah, and yeah, this is the interesting part here. Will even if I by any chance can do the Demetri, do the full Monty, the Demetri. Demetri is that we can actually dump all our sewage from the city with only one dumper trunk, so we can just dump it in the lake here, which is exactly what it's for. So if we can do this, can we do it for industries as well? I have no idea. And yeah, that's a good point. There's another thing here that we need to talk about. These connections, because fabric factories have these connections, and how do you connect this? Because you cannot connect it to here. Do they have internal storage for this? We'll see when we finish it. I won't start on this now, because again, this is supposed to be handling all of that. I don't know what's the internal... Oh, can we see it in fabric factory production? Clothing? Internal... Sewage tank export, 20 cubic meters. Okay, so yeah, so we have 20 cubic meters. What is production of wastewater from this factory? It doesn't tell us, less than the maximum consumption and maximum production, and it says that maximum production is this much, but you have at export, you have both garbage, which is huge, 15 tons, capacity export, and you have hazardous waste export of 11 tons. How much of that is going to be produced, I have no idea. This absolutely, I don't think it's going to be enough for us. So, oh, I forgot to do this as well. Oh, this is connected, so that means that if we do this, we need to build this one. Yeah, and do we have any capacity with bus construction offices? Not really, not for these. These all are kind of busy, all of them. Water pumping station, underground reservoir. This can be degraded to medium priority. This one is definitely... Oh, this is also built only by humans? No crane? Come on, man. This is a huge construction. It looks nice. I mean, it looks unique. I actually live close to one of... No, not really. It's a very, very interesting building here in Dublin where I live. It's interesting. It's not water storage. It's some pumping station for either wastewater or water. Doesn't smell bad, though. That's very nice of them, I guess. But yeah, anyway, that's it. Looks like humans are coming in the next episode, and I can guarantee you that it's gonna be tested if everything is connected. But I also will be fully honest and transparent in all the failures that we did. Yay, humans working, and this is how much humans can raise the temperature of this. Yeah, we'll see everything in the next episode. Okay, done. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. This is episode 7, I believe. 7 freaking hours. And a lot of it being on fast is how much you need to actually build what we built here and not have a single human in there. 7 hours. Everything, if you want to support the channel, is in the description of the video. Discord is free, everything is free. Don't feel obliged to donate or anything else, but if you enjoy the content, you can support what I do in the comment section. The guys, have a lovely day, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye, bye.